Well, new tonight, emotional testimony from victims of so-called fertility fraud who say their fertility doctors use their own sperm to inseminate patients without consent.
Currently, there is no law against it here in Connecticut, but today advocates are pushing lawmakers to pass a bill to protect families. Fox
61 political reporter Emma Wulfhorst was in the hearing room, and she joins us now in studio with more. Emma, this is surprising, really.
Absolutely, Brent. Bridget, the woman who testified today, are mothers and daughters, and all of them say victims of so-called fertility fraud. They say this measure is needed to seek legal repercussions and get the justice they believe they deserve.
What this doctor did to us was completely incomprehensible and unethical.
Monday afternoon, emotional testimony at the state capitol.
I'm in constant fear that anyone I know could be my half-sibling, and it has forever changed how I feel about placing trusted medical providers.
In 2022, Janine Pearson found out through a DNA test her biological father is her mother's fertility doctor.
When I shared the truth with my mother, she was absolutely shocked and horrified. She felt violated, deceived, humiliated, and traumatized.
Since then, Pearson says she's identified more than 20 half-siblings across the state.
I'm currently 9 months pregnant, and once my son is born, he will have 42 first cousins that we are currently aware of.
Pearson is not alone. Other women claim themselves or their mothers are victims of fertility fraud, too.
We trusted the doctors completely, never thought that he would betray his Hippocratic oath to do no harm and betray his patients.
My high school boyfriend is actually my half-brother.
These women are pushing for a new bill which would prohibit a physician from knowingly using their own sperm to inseminate a patient without the patient's consent, and would create a cause of action against a physician who engages in such conduct. Some speaking Monday, though, oppose the measure.
Legislating today, sadly, will not address the harms of the past. We should not target the whole field to address a few bad actors.
Catherine Kraischel expressed concerns about restrictions in other states on reproductive rights and infertility treatments, especially for the LGBTQ+ community.
I understand the desire to focus on Connecticut, but we can't pass laws in a vacuum. Reproductive health care, including fertility care, is under attack.
But those in favor of the measure argue its narrow and specific language won't infringe on anyone's rights to access fertility treatments.
Let's hold doctors like ours accountable for their unspeakable actions and crimes.
And advocates want the bill's language amended slightly to replace physician with any person, as they say anyone working in a fertility clinic or with access could be guilty of using their own sperm, not just doctors. They also want it specified that the statute of limitations would not apply in these cases. This bill appears to have broad support, though, on both sides of the aisle. Brent, Bridget.